Welcome back. Mormugao Port Trust will not undertake any development works in its jurisdiction against the wishes of the people. So also will not go into conflicts with the state government over its jurisdiction. The chairman of MPT announced during the annual press conference yesterday.
Feel that the citizens of Vasco particularly or the Goan do not want any kind of expansion, we will not go ahead for it. But
Briefing media persons, Agarwal disclosed that the proposed cruise terminal at Vasco Baina Bay would be shifted to breakwaters berth to allay the fears of the local population.
As you know, today we have to compulsorily berth the cruise liners, international cruise liners like Queen Victoria, Queen Mary at our coal berth, and none of the cruise operators likes it. We had proposed Baina Bay as an integrated cruise container terminal, but for some reasons, mainly that the people do not want Baina Bay to be developed like that, we will have to drop that idea. So the berth which we are proposing at the breakwater will be a non-cargo berth, and it may perhaps be an ideal berth for cruise terminal, for a cruise shipping.
He disclosed that this year, for the first time in the history of the port, it has achieved an all-time high record in growth and chalked out the major development works in the pipeline.
So it has been a broad-based growth, though the growth is just about 3%, but it is an all-time record in the history of the port. And in each commodity, we have handled more than what we have ever handled in the past, and also it's an all-time record. Now the 4-lane road, the balance portion 5.2 kilometers from Varnapuri junction to the port will now hopefully be started. National Highway Authority of India and MPT are ready with the tendering, and we are adding 3 more mooring dolphins. Already we have 3 mooring dolphins which are used for iron ore and coal. And with the addition of 3 more mooring dolphins, which is a request from the trade, we will be handling much more. Similarly, berth number 7 is proposed to be developed as a mechanized facility for handling bulk cargo, and it will be an absolutely modern berth, so there is no question of any pollution. Here we are also going ahead with the project of augmentation of the mechanical ore handling plant capacity, as well as remodeling the railway yard, which will improve the railway carrying capacity.
Agarwal welcomed the state government's decision for setting up maritime board for the development of small ports in Goa and assured the government all the support and cooperation for the same.
It is also a matter of great pride, not for Mormugao Port, but we are happy that this year the state government in its budget has made a provision for setting up of the Goa Maritime Board and the development of minor ports in the state, which is seen by us as a very happy development, because there is an acute need for expansion of port infrastructure in the country, and minor ports in all states are developing very quickly. Goa is also recognizing that fact. We would be happy to participate in any kind of joint venture, or we would be happy to share our expertise, because simply for the reason that we've been in existence for very long, that we are perhaps a little better aware of the port facilities and operations.
While refusing to get into a conflict with state government on MPT jurisdictions, he said that the state government is welcome to develop tourism activities in these areas.
No difference. We don't see any conflict, any differences. These are limits which have been in existence all through. For some reason, over the last 30 years or so, these had got lost sight of. And one more thing I'd like to say, that so far as developmental projects in any of these limits are concerned, they will be carried out. Even if it is a tourism related project, Mormugao Port is open to it. These are jurisdictions which have been defined by the central government in consultation with the state government earlier. Now, as I said, it was lost sight of. If the government in its wisdom feels that there should be some change, we have no problems at all. We are open to development and progress of the people.
When asked for his reaction on the increase in transport cess for mineral ore, MPT chairman Praveen Agarwal said that it won't affect the mining industry in the state because of inland water transport.
Very recently, you might be reading only yesterday, day before yesterday, there is talk about levy of cess on transportation of iron ore, coal, etc. But very luckily, because of our unique system of barging operations which the own industry has developed, we are not going to be hit by that.
Time for a short break. You're with Goa 365.